Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. On the last episode, we got the boys back together at last, finally. Rex and Shulk, the Grand Marshal and the Master Driver. And we are here. We made our way to the Liberator's home base of Colony 9. The original Colony 9. Not from Colony Keves? No, not from Keves. Of, the colonies with Phronesis, but the actual Xenoblade 1 Colony 9. We are here. Oh my god, that's the ether light. That big tower that we saw off in the distance, right over there behind that tree, that's one of the ether defense batteries. It's incredible. On this episode, we're probably going to do a lot of side quests, because there are rocks to collect and monsters to kill. Let's stick with Panacea, right? Evidently, we are not allowed to leave. We have been captured, and we're not allowed to leave. But if that is the case, and I'm fairly certain that is the case, we're going to start off with an affinity scene, because that will allow us to have some wonderful dialogue about Fiora's house. And is that an Ouroboros stone? That's an Ouroboros stone. I have so many questions. I need to see what this affinity scene is. If they allow us... If they're tinkering with an Ouroboros stone, that's going to be insanely curious. I want a quick save for my own purposes, so don't regard that. You'll be able to view this affinity scene after progressing to Chapter 4. All right, what about the one upstairs? Oh my god, this is... Shulk, after all of the good memories that would be here in this house, you're not going to, try and clean up at all? What about the one up here? Oh, I can watch this one. That's pretty... Okay, let's do this one.
You all right, Shulk?
Yeah. This house is where a friend of mine used to live once. He taught me a great many things. From swordsmanship to life advice. Truly, he was incredible.
Wow.
This the mentor you used to tell me about? I wish I'd gotten to meet him as well. Wait, was it your mentor or your brother-in-law?
Oh no, he was... Well, I mean, yes, I suppose, but...
Huh?
Oh my god, Shulk and Fiora, they were actually, a married relic couple. They were married. Dunben, brother-in-law. Oh my god, what is this? This is the exact same type of treasure chest that was in the Giant's ruins dotted around the Bionis. Like at the very top of the Bionis arm in the place where that level 100 Gogol super boss used to be. And where the level 120 super boss, that dragon, Avalanche Abyssy, there was that little Giant's treasure trove in there, and these are the same ones. What is in here?
Finally found it.
Blade stones, affinity growth unlock kit, relic reclaimed, battle manuals, volume 2, Knob-on strap, and a lot of money. That's pretty good. What kind of items did we get out of that? The Knob-on strap, 10% chance to keep recharge when using arts. Interesting. And then the battle manual, volume 2, when chosen, multiplies TP from the next character to act by 125. What was the first one? Volume 1 is when first in line to attack, and this one is from the next in line to attack. Ooh, that's interesting. When chosen, multiplies TP from next character. So I probably want to give that to a healer. Okay, who is our healers? I'm probably going to give that one to A, now that I think about it. Because if I'm in a chain attack and I'm using a healer, then the next one up is probably going to be an attacker. So I'm definitely, yeah, I want to give her Battle Manual Volume 2. And then what was the other one? Keep Recharge? I'm going to give that to Rex. What does the first socks do? Increases knockback resistance? Nah, you can have the Knob-on strap. That's way better. Do we have anything else for you? No. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And what does the affinity growth unlock? Used to raise the limit on affinity-related character growth. Oh, does that give me if I were to go into characters and I did affinity growth, that probably gives me a free, like a free move that I can unlock if I wanted to. No, actually, it doesn't unlock a skill. It unlocks the next tier of skills. Ooh, you see how it says press Y to unlock underneath the actual, like, the third tier? Or, well, not the third tier. Above the third tier, below the first tier. That middle tier. That's what it would unlock. I see. And then we have... Right, I have 175 affinity points to allocate between Glimmer, Shulk, and Rex. What kind of skills do they got? Increases crit rate, attack plus 30, agility. Ooh, no dexterity. Where's the Rexterity? No, or not the Rexterity. Wasn't Shulk? Shulk had problems with dexterity in the first game as like a stat. Although I called it Rexterity, so it's probably the second game. It doesn't matter. Inflicts a launch. Is that what it already does? You know what? I'm gonna make... Everyone can have 2 skills.
Hearts are looking sharp.
I'm sure they are, Rex. Sword Bash. Rolling Smash. Oh, the classic Rolling Smash. I'm gonna give you Attack. Well, that's really cheap. If that one... They're both really cheap, so you can have both of those.
Now we're getting the good stuff.
Oh man, this one's cheap as well. Start a battle with an attack from the side, inflicts a launch. Wow, that's pretty impressive. All right, so I'm gonna give them 1 art enhance and then both of these because they're really cheap. And the more stat skills we can get on everyone, the better.
Another one down.
Yeah, Monado Purge. Oh, you can have... Oh, you get Monado... Do you get your Monado arts back? Ooh, Monado Armor. Armor Veil. Boost damage dealt when attacking enemies targeting you. Ooh, that's intriguing. I'm gonna make sure you can do... I'm going to allow you to do breaks just a tiny bit faster.
All right, I think I got the gist.
And then if we're doing that, you can also have Monado Purge. Because the idea that I could give Shulk his Monado arts back is pretty incredible. What does Glimmer have? Healing by 25 and attack by 30. That's pretty good. Give me those
My
stats.
senses got sharper.
What else do we have?
I learned a skill.
I'm sure you did. What does this actually do? Attack up, auto attack recharge. I might do Flare Aria. No, actually, I want to upgrade Great Garland because that's the healing art.
I'm really shaping up here.
Inflicts blaze upon landing hit. I'm not going to prioritize that. Restores nearby allies' HP on art execution. Ooh, I might do that. Boosts amount of HP healed from using healing arts. Oh, nope. No question about that. Give me that.
My senses got sharper.
Pretty good. Critical. Nah, I'm not going to worry about that. Burning Ballad. Critical rate up. And either defense. I'm not going to worry about those. I'm going to give you Soothing Fire as well, because we definitely want to focus down on our healer's ability. Healing an ally boosts damage dealt by 10%. You know what? You also get a skill.
I gained a new skill.
Now we're down to 10. Who do I want to give the Art Unlock Kit to? I'm actually going to hold on to it, because unless I have more AP, it would just taunt me. So I'm going to hold on to that Affinity Unlock Kit for a moment. All right, well, if that's that, I guess we're doing stuff in Colony 9. I wasn't really expecting that. I was kind of wanting to put that off, but I suppose we can have an episode dedicated to Colony 9. Louis! We're going to find the Pikmin. Where are my pick carrots? What's wrong, Gloomy Guts? How did you know she was gloomy? Or that her guts were gloomy? Have you been doing stuff in the interim between episodes, Matthew? I went outside the colony only to get chased around by monsters. Thought I was camouflaged quite well as well. Quite well, too. Quite well as well. Some enemies detect their prey through means other than just by sight. I presume that's where your plan fell apart. Making way too much noise, Louis. Guess I didn't know. How careless of me. Well, you came out unscathed this time, but take care from now on, all right?
I got their name.
Oh, are they all going to have... Oh, are they all gonna have community tasks for me to do? Wow. Okay. That's... Every named character is going to have quests for me to do. Oh, that's gonna be... Isn't that just gonna be lovely? Are we gonna have the same conversation? Okay, we're gonna have the same conversation. Well, if I didn't have an incentive to talk to every named person, I certainly have a good incentive now. What's up this ladder? Because if I remember correctly, from the old memories of Xenoblade 1, I don't think you can get up to this area naturally. Oh, a container. That's probably what my stupid X-Cross transceiver is screaming about. I'll definitely take all of this stuff. Break your ankles. Perfect. Shulk and Rex are back on the scene. Oh, tell me about it. I am as hyped as you are. All right. There's just something so reassuring about seeing the bosses together in one place, you know? Tell me about it. They are incredible. He really took after Zeke. Like, look at this dude. If that's not Zeke incarnate, I don't know what is. Peridot, how are you doing? When food is scarce, one may till the soil and plant glitter radishes. That's what was written in the textbook, but I never honestly thought I'd see the approach being applied. That's because Keves and Agnes always got their supplies from their castles, right? In principle, yeah, with some rare exceptions. I'll have to get used to this new mindset of self-sustenance.
That's a new one.
Right, because I imagine Colony 9, not Keves, unrelated, would not have access to the resources of the colony, so I suppose... Everyone's glowing. Glowing the gritter radishes. No. Shulk, honestly, as long as you're not just boiling them, everything is fine. Miguel. Oh, more things to talk and try and find. The beeping. So what's the deal with you selling instruments out here? Seems like a weird place for that kind of business. All part of the trade, my boy. I have the Liberator's blessing as well. Take a look yourself if you're interested.
I never forget a face.
Are those Torregondas? No, they're... I mean, they don't seem like Torregondas. They just seem like... I don't know, lutes? Some kind of violin-based instrument? It's not important. Oh my god, Hamill! I can't believe I'm talking to the legendary Luke Skywalker. How are you doing, my friend? Have you come across any undamaged... Or, should I say, have you come across any damaged ladders or broken down elevators outside of the colony? Technically, I have, found one, but it wasn't a priority at the time. You can repair them right on the spot if you need to. You should give it a go. Yeah, as it happens, Nicole's been doing that for us a lot recently. Yep, I'm a dab hand at fixing elevators. Of course you wouldn't need my advice. Well, never mind then. Sorry to waste your time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Nice, a new face.
Well, at least we're getting our AP back, because if we get affinity points just by talking to people, I'm definitely going to talk to literally everyone. Although it can't be a lot of characters, because they'd have to fit in this wheel. It's still going to be a lot of characters. We're going to complete so many side quests, you have no idea. Oh, this is going to be... We're going to have to get... this is going to be insane. This is going to be insane doing all of that. But we are going to do it. I am going to do my level best to find everything. We're going to 100% this. Karam! The Liberators and the city folk are living life shoulder to shoulder around here. They share the workload between them, whether that's building houses or cooking meals. It's honestly been a massive help. Except when it comes to battle, that is. That's when the Liberators take the reins. How's that? I'm sure there are able-bodied soldiers amongst the citizens as well. Seems so, but most of the refugees are just civilians, really, so yeah. Though if anyone volunteers, we're more than happy to let them chip in, after they get the proper training, that is, of course. Man, these guys seem really good about all of this. It's like, yeah, we're not going to turn away volunteers. We'll even, train them up, make sure that they can protect themselves. Man, good on the Liberators. Well, I mean, it's Shulk's and Rex's crew, so I mean, anything less would be, impossible for them. So the mechanics have been clamoring for new parts for a while now. I can get parts. Let me guess, they want us to seize Levnesses again. If I had a G for every time I heard that particular refrain. Something tells me we're going to be asked to find many parts. Give me this container.
All right, gotcha.
Some more blade stones, some more accessories, pure gemstones. That's pretty good. Lucille, how you doing? Frightening as the armies of Keves and Agnes may be, they're also a vital source of resources for us. Resources? How come? They give us the opportunity to capture their Levnesses and repurpose their parts for our own weaponry. If the Levnesses is still in good condition, we may even be able to repair it and use for ourselves. Those cases are rare. I see, just like the city then.
I'll remember that name.
Well, consider they have access to Origin and the capacity to create Pharaonesses, let alone Levnesses. I have no doubt that they won't run out anytime soon. Can we control Rex?
All right, keep up.
Nice. Oh, we get to control the boy. Did we look at any of their arts? Because I don't think we actually looked at any of their arts. I'm curious about them, specifically because Shulk has like the Monado arts. Oh, those are the special arts. Monado Rage. Where's Monado Buster? Where on earth is Monado? Oh, that's his special move. Oh, I see it. Monado Buster. Deals damage that ignores defenses and boosts damage dealt by 70% when awakened. Nice. Okay, so at least we still have Monado Buster. What does Monado Rage do? Auto attack, target lock. I'm gonna put Monado Purge on. Oh man, it feels really good to hear those words from you again. Anchor shot, double spinning edge, dual blast. Oh, that's pretty nice. Inflicts a launch. Oh, that's the launch art. Okay. Nice. We shall continue to work on this. Who else do we have? We need to talk to more and more people. Georgie! Well, we're able to make ourselves bread and torpedo wraps. Oh my god, they still have the torpedo wraps. It is a constancy, no matter if it's 20 million years in the past or 20 million years of the future. The people of the city will always return to the torpedo wrap. Oh my gosh. People are going to tire of this real fast. That sounds like you're in need of proper seasoning. Doesn't matter. Better than not having any food at all, right? I'm fine with just bread, honestly. Wow, Nickel, we really need to raise your standards. This is not Europe, after all. Lazy bones, the both of you. How are you going to get your 5 a day like that? 5 meals a day? Are you insane? We'd be lucky to get 2. The sooner we get a proper canteen space set up, the better. This menu just won't do.
We mustn't neglect our bonds of affinity.
Oh my god, we won't. Trust me, Shulk. We are going to talk to every person and do every quest, and if this bores you, talking to people, I apologize. I am going to fully immerse myself and do literally everything that this has to offer, so feel free. Is that something that you've never
I
seen?
like the domestic vibes here. Makes the place feel like home.
Oh, well, I mean, it's Colony 9. There's no way Colony 9 could in any way, shape, or form not feel like home. This is Colony 9. Lottie, how are you doing? You know how there's a bit of a hillock to the south of Colony 9? If you go up the trail around that way, there's a nice little park where you can get a real nice view of the landscape. Oh God, what is it called? Overlook Park. Overlook Park. You don't say. We'll need to pay a visit to it later. Oh, we absolutely will.
Noted him down.
Oh my god. Where? It's probably up there by that tree, if I think. Because that's right above Shulk's head, I think, is where it should be. If the geography of the colony is still the same.
Smells so appetizing.
Are you hungry? We can get some food.
Everyone's bonkers about the bread here. It's freshly baked round the clock.
Oh, that sounds so good. Freshly baked bread. Oh my god. There is no more of an amazing but simple passion than freshly baked bread. Hyzen, where are the machina? Because I'm curious. I mean, well, actually, no. Giving it more than, the barest of thoughts. They're, Kevesi. Because, all of the, like, Mwamba and Lands, they're, Machina descendants. I was just thinking more along the lines of, like, literal, actual Machina from the Xenoblade 1, but that's neither here nor there. Hyzen, those clothes. Were you two freed from a flame clock as well? That's right. I take it you were as well? I used to be in a different region till I was freed. Lived in the city for a while after that. Now I help out the Liberators with, well, whatever I can, really. That being said, I'm still a newcomer, so I don't expect to fit in right away.
Let's make a note of the name.
We will indeed. Wow, we're back up to like 64. We were down to 10 just at the start of the episode. This is crazy. Eow. Eow. I'm going to scream in pain every time I talk to you. The Kavesi and Agnian soldiers here were all freed by city people, me included. Not in my wildest dreams could I have ever imagined that this is what would await me when I got dispatched to this region. Everyone's really kind and welcoming, though. There's even a girl from Keves I'm getting along with. I can't complain. Huh. Must have taken a lot to get to that point. Good for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just slow on the uptake. Maybe someone will end up rubbing me the wrong way eventually. I mean, there's a lot of different people out in the world, whether they're from Agnes, Keves, the city, Bionis, Mechonis, all the rest, the original ancient world of Klaus. It doesn't matter. They're probably going to be someone who you don't get along with. There are a lot of soldiers here finding it difficult to come to terms with reality. Looks like it'll take some time yet.
I never forget a face.
Is that because you're part computer, eh? Is it because you're part machine that you never forget a face? I will hold that comment against you for all times. One thing I actually want to check out, because I don't think I ever checked it out. What is Unity? Oh, this one. We don't need to worry about that. That can be saved for the exploration episodes. I want to check the map. Because, where is the world map? I want to see the giant world map. Aurora Shelf, Vermilion Woods, Yesterdale. Is it just one big map? Because I feel like... Where are these check marks? Watchful Valencia, a ladder, Smothering Andante. Are these the unique monsters? Ether Channel. Oh, we got most of those. Can I hide options? Oh, those are literal options. Oh. Can I... remove marker? That doesn't do anything. Okay. I can't... list search. What? That's... Oh, okay. So that reminds me of, like, Xenoblade 1. But that's not really important. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, so it doesn't look like we have a giant world map. It looks like we probably have... as they mentioned, we probably have 4 areas. Like, the north, south, east, and west. So we have, like, Aurora Shelf over here. Whatever's in the north. And then Yesterdale and Vermilion Woods. And then whatever's in the center. Gower Viaduct? Ragnar Passage. Interesting. Sorry, it just... I didn't actually, like, look at the map until right then and there. And it didn't register what I was actually looking at. Colony 9 Supply Office. The Liberator Soldier. Anything you need?
Won't spend itself.
I'm only talking to you because you had an icon above your head. I don't actually need any of your... raiment. Drop by anytime you're hankering for something. Well, your star is gone, and it doesn't seem like I have any pressing matters. Did these mushrooms come back, or did I just never pick them up? Micro Puff and Very Cheeny. Interesting. Ooh, flower. Give me this flower. Can I squeeze past Panacea? No. Let's stick with Panacea right now. I need to get to the military district. Where is Gem Man's stall? Alright, it doesn't look like we have anyone else to talk to, which is good. Panacea, we have spoken to... wait, whoa. I need this. No, I can't. Flower. Yo, you two, please, just toss me that flower. The one right there, right by the door. It's just right to the left of the door. It's left to the right of the door. Just give it to me. Alright, fine. Panacea. Can I get a community tab with you? Progress main story, chapter 3. I wonder, how many chapters would even be in this? I have no idea. Anyway, Panacea, we're done exploring.
You all done then?
Yes, we are. Continue with the rest of the tour, please, and thank you.
Sure. Sorry you had to wait.
Okay, then let's move swiftly on. Follow me.
The city folks I saw actually look pretty happy to be here, huh? It's good to see.
They're our fellow liberators now, after all. It's only natural we'd support one another.
Ah, well, thanks for that. I mean it, thank you.
Hey, having more helping hands is pretty welcome from our side, too.
Hey, I'm seeing these tents all over the place. You got some proper buildings here. Wouldn't it make more sense to live inside those?
You'd think, but they're falling apart inside. We've got a policy to avoid living somewhere that might cave in on you.
Still, feels like a waste.
Oh, that contraption.
It's a gem crafting furnace. Pretty antique one.
Yeah, it's been out of commission for ages. At this point, it's pretty much just scrap.
Oh, I see.
Right, this is where I leave you. This is the command center. It's where the captains convene, where we plan our strategies and manage affairs. The nerve center of the Liberators, you could say.
Well met, everyone. I'm happy to inform you that quarters have been arranged for Matthew and his associates.
Great. Cheers for that.
Allow me to show you the way.
Thanks, that'd be great.
What? Never seen a field?
No. Those guys, they're Kavesi and Agnian soldiers, aren't they?
They were. Teacher and the others freed them.
Whoa. What in the... Doesn't look like they died in combat. All the husks around here are whipped thin.
You think they starved?
Maybe.
With this much wildlife around, though?
Most things around these parts are poisonous. Not really edible.
Well, there's castle supplies. Don't they get those?
You think they got raided, maybe?
Doubt it. Enemies would have mopped them up. No sign of blade wounds. For whatever reason, intentional or not, these people were abandoned.
Local fauna aside, with this much fresh water, they could have easily farmed. There's so many ways they could have kept themselves alive.
Thing is, though, fighting's all these guys know.
Yeah, but
You know they're not like us. Nobody taught them what could be.
It's not as simple as plant some seeds, wait for the harvest. We're teaching them the ins and outs, as you can see. We're showing them there's more to life than battle.
You didn't do this in the city.
No. We did do that stuff. We did, but...
Hmm?
then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true.
The tents we've set up for you are further up along this road. So thoughts, impressions?
I'm liking the atmosphere. Just right for settling down.
There's so many people, and it's so busy. It's worlds different from our colonies.
For now, anyway. We'll be glad of your hospitality.
Is that right? And these will be your tents. Feel free to use all the facilities here at your leisure.
We'll make the most of it. Thanks for everything.
It's all right. All in a day's work.
All right, then. It's a bit early to turn in still. So what say we have a little nose around?
Ah, that reminds me. Riku said he had some business with you. Would you mind stopping by his place later?
Huh? Who's Riku again?
Oh, right. You've not met him yet, Matthew.
He's a Noppon mechanic working with us Liberators. Quite a skilled one at that.
Huh. If you say so. So, where's he at?
I told you before about the man who was like a mentor to me, who had a home here. Riku's commandeered it lately. I hear he wants to establish his own workshop there.
A workshop?
Oh, that tickled your fancy, did it, Nicole?
Yeah, I really want to check out his setup. Can we go now?
Sure thing, kid. Let's go and say hi before we bunk down.
Riku's workshop. Oh boy, I can't wait to meet the little furball again. Where quests happen. In Future Redeemed, people in places where a quest will occur are marked with an exclamation mark icon. The icon will be both... oh, excuse me. The icon will be visible both on the area map and the mini-map. Rescued city survivors. Any city survivors you rescue will move to Colony 9. If you happen to spot them there, stop by and say hello. You may discover survivors even in places you have previously visited, so be sure to search carefully. That we absolutely will. Colony 9 camp. Rest spots complete. That's 101, and we got 25 points if I didn't instantaneously read that wrong. Give me this thing. Harby and a rabbit diode. Oh, that sounds familiar. Ether masts are designed to scan a wide area around them and gather data. Oh, those are one of the things that we could make. Activating one has a number of benefits. They might even point you towards nearby resources. It's very convenient for us indeed. We'll be sure to use one at our next opportunity. Shulk really is a master of his craft, making those incredible devices. The things really helped us sweep through the area and fortify our positions, you see. That's so. Guess he ain't a leader for nothing.
I never forget a face.
I'm very curious. Honestly, the big questions I have, or well, three points to mention. 2 in revolving around the story kind of, and 1 external thing. If you remember, like 2 or 3 episodes ago, where they cut to that little attack on the city survivors by like a bunch of shadow wolves or something, and then they cut away from someone very mysterious, I am 99% certain that that's not L. 99% certain. I had that thought, like pretty much the cutscene after that initial cutscene where they, showed those wolves, but I just went on the record here and now before I forget again, because I am liable to forget. And then another thing, the second point, is how old is Riku? Because when on Earth does this take place? I have no idea when Future Redeemed takes place in comparison to the main game. Because Riku, presuming of course that it's the same Napon, is the same Napon. How I know that the Arc Sage Napons can live for 10,000 years. But how old is Riku? I really hope we can get some kind of affinity quest with him so I can see his age. I'm almost certain that if they do that, it's just going to be question mark, question mark, question mark. But I'd be so curious. So what is over here by the Ether Defense Battery? Ruined Tower Square. We've got them here somehow, but wow, these things have taken a real beating. It's a painful sight, all right, seeing armories in this state. I'm sure it was. Oh, these are the things that the city employs. I'm curious about that side quest, but I'm equally as curious. Maybe I do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 1 affinity scene per episode. That's what I feel like I'm gonna do. So we already had one at the beginning, so that's fine. What is this side quest all about? Do we have to help rebuild a robot, perhaps? Because I am all for it. This is one of the Levnesses from the city, one of their, automatons. Oh, hello, Shulk, Rex. Nice of you to stop by. And a hearty hello to you as well. You're looking very industrious today. So how's progress on the project? Oh, progress. Well, it's, there's no issues with the basic locomotion, but it's still a bit jerky. Oh, sis. Okay, so Hamel and Lucille are sister and brothers. They are siblings, as a more colloquial term. Who's sis? When we're at work, that's chief to the likes of you. Oh, okay, I got it. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, sir, ma'am. I forget myself. Chief, ma'am, boss. Sir, sorry. That idiot. Don't think I've had the honor of meeting your newest companions yet, or, have I? We've spoken. We have spoken. Unlike A, not all of us can have an eidetic memory. Sorry, I've got a lot going on. Perfectly understandable. I'm Lucille, mechanic for the Liberators. You've already Rhett, my meaty little brother Hamel. You've already met him, as well as, Rhett him. Pleasure. Your siblings. Neat. Pleasure's all mine. So the vibe I've been getting around here is that you're the ones who built all this. Yep, you got it in one. It's just a prototype, but we've been trying to improve on the basic design of the armament. I mean, if you can attach Gatling guns to the shoulders of anything, it's going to be an automatic improvement. Because it's like 2 Gatling guns in your shoulder. I can't imagine a greater improvement exists. Shulk and Riku did the groundwork for us, but it wasn't really cost effective to manufacture at scale. Are you able to manufacture anything? Do you have the facilities for that? So I tried to make it smaller, but also made it more maneuverable. Okay. But with this kind of size, I don't see how you'd have enough room for the pilot to sit inside. I thought so as well, but there's actually a little hidden gimmick to this machine. I'm listening. To put it simply, this little toy soldier comes equipped for autonomous operation. It makes decisions by itself and can act independently, just as a human would. That's terrifying. Whoa, no joke. We're calling it an automaton. If we managed to perfect it, it would go a long way towards solving our manpower shortage. So, the automatons that the city used don't exist yet. They're just in the prototype phases. That's yet another point in the question of where this is in the timeline. Because, I mean, in the base game, the city seems honestly pretty, entrenched and developed. Like, it's been set up for a long time. Because, I mean, Guernica, what was him? He was just like 70 years or 60, 70 years or something like that. He would have had them for 60 to 70 years, presumably. And then, again, how old is Riku? I have so many questions. Lucille and Hamel here are the resident experts assigned to the task. And we've been working like bonkers. Not every day you get a request like this straight from the top brass. But this autonomous function thing has really been a massive headache. It flat out refuses to cooperate. It'll just stop what it's doing mid-battle, or try to keep walking through a wall. Seriously, I've had it up to here with them. I knew there would be hurdles. We've been running it through various drills, and it's acquired some basic patterns, but that's really about it. It sounds like a tough nut to crack. Anything we can do to help? Well, let me think. Oh, here's an idea. How about we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, my favorite type of murder, and ask you all to check out the progress by having a fight against it. I'm all for it. I've been thinking for a while that it could do with some extra combat data. You sure about that? Isn't it still a work in progress? Don't worry about that. It's not made of paper. Literally, you can punch it and break your knuckles. It's made of solid steel. It's designed to be a fighting machine. Quite literally, it is a machine that fights. So it's going to have to learn to take a beating. As for the location, let's just say under the anti-air battery. That should be about right. Hamel, prep the thing for data acquisition and don't forget to update the ballistics. I'm on it, Chief, sir, ma'am. This dude, he's an idiot, but he's my idiot. Updating data. Data updated. Ballistics firmware updated to most recent firmware patch. The running automaton. Sure, we can do that. Why not? Man, just look at this place. Just look at this place. Is there anything recognizable off on the horizon? That honestly looks like that one tower with like the gemstone sticking out of it. I'm fairly certain that that's Cadencia, like the Arythia Sea, because that reminds me of like Corn Island with all of those gemstones. What is that area over there with that architecture? I want to check it out. I'm so very curious. Riku can wait for the next episode. I need to go to the anti-air battery. That is like a literal perfect place for a fight. That is like the most picturesque arena I could possibly imagine. I really want to go to Moradane. If we don't get to go to like the remnants of... God, what's the capital? What's the capital of Moradane? What? Fonzamaima. It's not Fonzamaima. Oh my God, what is the capital? What is the capital? I don't remember. It'll come to me. It'll come to me in time. Let's get to fighting. I'm very curious about this fight. Let us help. We need to help, and we will help. Are those... That's a Tao's. Oh, the music. Oh, I do love the music. Ruined anti-air battery 3. Curious. We have arrived, and we are here to help. Oh, man. Oh, the music. Oh, it makes me so nostalgic. Oh, another thing about the music. I'll talk in depth, or not in depth. A thing to mention after this quest. I'll talk about it. I won't forget. Probably. Hopefully. Sorry to keep you all. We're ready to go whenever you are. We must fight the automaton. Booting up monitoring applet now. Applet. The app. The tiny, tiny app. Because it's an applet. Like a tierklet or, a leaflet. It's like a tiny leaf. It's like an applet. It's a tiny app. You get it? It's like a app light. All right, let's have a quick spar then. Should make for good exercise. I really like the fact that Shulk has... Not Shulk. Well, I really like the Shulk. The Shulk of that fact. Rex has 2 swords. I'm gonna shut up. Automaton. Engage. Don't engage. Don't propose. Prototype automaton. It's level 22. That's concerning. Do we have... Someone break open... Someone break it, please. Oh, man. Being able to hear, like, screaming out, Monado Purge is just incredible. Can someone break it? Oh, Glimmer's doing pretty bad. All right, doesn't matter. If no one is going to break this thing, that's fine. We have Dual Blast. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Wait, did you just instantaneously topple it? How did you instantaneously topple it? That's kind of insane. Infinity Blade. AoE, pierce, and unblockable. Oh, I am insanely curious about what Infinity Blade is for. Wow. Oh, double spinning edge, like spinning edge being spinning edge, which is an RDS. He has 2 swords now, so of course he would be able to double it. That's pretty good. Go for this then. Oh, we can do... Ooh, Slash Bomb. That is burst. We're not going to focus too much on burst. Go for Dual Blast. And then... Well, do it anyway, because I'm curious to see what this is. Very cool. Well, sure, everyone else can do it. Smash and AoE burst. Ooh, topple. Oh, we got the break, or the launch. Go for the smash. Shulk and Glimmer, you've got this. Nice. Flame Slash. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That's pretty good. Illusory Bloom, 3-gun salute. Oh, is that gonna fire a bunch of stuff at us? It didn't seem like that did anything. Machine gun sweep, that's, from what I've seen, obviously just, you know, an AoE and a fan shape in front of him that does a bunch of damage, depending on how many things it hits. Let's check out Infinity Blade. I'm so curious. Oh, that's like Light Arrow or Burning Sword. Pretty good. I'll definitely take it. Stability check failed. Oh, we've got the... Oh, I should have been... Oh, I didn't... Right. Dual Blast is from the side. And then that was too small for whatever reason. Or not small, it just didn't... It didn't go off for whatever reason. Ooh, let's do this Chain Attack. That should be pretty good. Chain Attack, engage! Are we missing someone? No, we only have 6. That other slot is for a hero. Doesn't matter. Deliverance Hue. Reduces enemy physical defense by 45%. Definitely take that. So I believe Matthew has the Heroic Chain. Multiplies TP by 150%. I wonder if that stacks with the initial attacker bonus. Let's go for Break, I suppose. So that gets me an extra 150. So that's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. And then we should do A. Aerial heal on hit. No, we don't really need that. Go for Shaker Foil. Pretty good, pretty good. Lots of good damage. And then the next one up, we'll definitely do Rex, because that will give him the Heroic Chain effect from Glimmer, which would be pretty good. So that should give us 143. Oh, we're just shy of 150. That's fine. Deliverance Hue, get some good damage. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, Rex is the only one that'll come back. That's fine. Avalanche Onslaught, 60% chance to become unblockable. Pretty good. Get that front topple. good damage. We don't need healing, so let's just do Shulk. Shulk technically can break, so I think that was resisted. Not gonna worry too much about that. That's not the biggest of deals. Matthew, take care of it. Go ham on the punchy fists. Very powerful. It's a good thing you have those knuckles, or else you'd break your knuckles. Go for Rex, Matthew. All right, go for A, because Matthew was the one who did it. So let's do Nicole, Glimmer, Shulk, because that is who we're going to get the most damage from. Glimmer, you can do Blood Him, which is, you know, an awesome name. Blood Him. Man, Glimmer's a badass, which is only right for the daughter of an Aegis, presumably. I'm going to run with that headcanon unless explicitly told otherwise. Light speed, very awesome. Give me all this damage. Nice, then we can get the super powered art to get all of that bonus EXP, which is very nice. Deliverance Flash reduces enemy physical and ether defense by 30%. That's pretty good. Do both of them. Matthew, you can do it first. Get that break. Oh, well that's gonna be 150, right? Normally it's only like 125, and I'd be like, oh, as long as it's less than 80, then we're fine. But evidently, I have to be aware of 150, so that's fine. We've got the chain attack done, and we win, so that's fine regardless. An optimal outcome. Oh, and now it's raining. What's the good word, Hamel? Refreshing feedback, collecting data, parsing numbers, binary colluding, and complete. We're good, Chief. Brilliant. Hope we've succeeded at making the thing an ounce cleverer, at least. I feel like your syntax is not nearly as good as your machinist tendencies, your mechanism proficiency. Your machine proficiency. You're good with robots. You're not good with letters. Did you get the data you were expecting, Lucille? Yeah, thanks to you and yours. Appreciate the help there, Shulk. Not many soldiers could give it that much of a workout. It was a joy to see. A few more lessons like that, and before we know it, our pupil might be ready for actual deployment. For sure. Using machines like this one to stand in for soldiers in battle would mean a lot fewer injuries. That's right. There's no telling how many lives we'd be able to save by bringing this projection to completion, or project to completion. I can feel the weight of everyone's expectations sitting heavy on my shoulders. How about you? I feel it in my gut. Are you sure you're not the gloomy guts there, Hamel? Don't push yourselves too hard, you two. Push yourselves hard, but not too hard. We can handle it there, boss. No worries about that. Although it'd be good for morale if you'd come and see how we're doing sometimes. We absolutely will. Don't you worry about that. Our star student is bound to enjoy it as well. Salute. Oh, the automaton is awesome. A quest complete. That's pretty good. The running automaton. You successfully provided the required battle data. Though automaton, man, my words, they're not good. Though the automation aspect of the automaton is going to need some work. Affinity growth unlock kit. Ooh, another one. And we got a level up. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. We'll take that to the bank. We'll take that to the bank in the next episode, because that's it for this episode. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm very curious about what's over there. I'm so curious about what's over there, but we'll find out. We're going to go over there in the next episode, because that's going to wrap up this one. This marks the end. Oh, Colony 9. So much to do. I suppose in the next episode, we're doing more stuff in Colony 9. Probably talk to Riku. Eventually, we'll be able to do side quests and explore and find a bunch of stuff and fight some enemies, but that's for us in the future to worry about. So whether you watched this episode for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Later.